Hey guys, Eric Allen, owner of Top Rated MMA. This week's podcast, we have Invicta FC vet, Bellator vet, police officer, and all-around badass, Ashley Smashley Cummins. Check it out.
If I fall down, there's no one to catch me. Nobody's witnessing. If I go down, you're going with me. I'm taking you with me.
Hey Ashley.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Hey, sorry about the trouble there, the technology trouble.
I'm terrible when it comes to technology. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. It was quite funny because I thought I was actually ringing you on Skype, and this girl was like, whoa, all of a sudden my phone's picked up, and she had no idea who I was. So I thought, well, you must not be the right one.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, that's okay. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to speak with me.
Well, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, how's training camp going?
It's good, typical training camp.
Yeah.
It sucks at times just because you're hungry and tired, but you just gotta step through it. So
do you train specifically for your opponents, or do you kind of have a standard training regimen that you do?
I mean, I have a standard training regimen, but then you also have to game plan for your opponent.
Yeah.
So it's kind of both.
Yeah. Do you watch tape? Like, have you watched tape on Jinh Yu Frey yet?
I haven't. I kind of leave that in the hands of my coaches.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah.
Trust them 100%, so I just leave that up to them.
Sure. That's awesome. And you are a police officer full time?
Yes.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for serving. Like my wife and I, we love Back in the Blue. We have a lot of friends who are police officers out in Oregon, and I live up in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. So we're up here, and we have a lot of friends out here on the force too. So thank you.
That's awesome.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
So I saw a shirt though that you and Kelly D'Angelo did, and you guys are both on the same card for Invicta.
Yeah.
How can folks get a hold of that shirt and support you guys? And it's supporting Officer Mike Shepard, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a worker of mine. Yeah, they can just message me or Kelly on social media and just tell their size and address, and then we have different payment options, and then we'll send it off.
Okay. That's awesome. So how's he doing? Is he like in the hospital right now? He's got brain cancer. Is that what I read?
Yeah, he's in and out of the hospital a lot.
Okay.
We get updates through our department email periodically. I mean, it honestly doesn't sound good.
Sure.
I mean, it's a rare cancer, and it's a very aggressive cancer. So he's got a wife and 3 young boys, and I think he's used up all of his vacation time and sick time. So,
wow.
The medical bills I know are, outrageous. So we're just trying to help him and his family any way we can.
Sure. Absolutely. And so how long have you been training like MMA? Like, I think I read you started doing karate as a kid, and what got you into that transition to decide to step into the cage?
I've been in martial arts since I was 5, and
oh, wow. Okay.
Always, I've been a very competitive athlete my whole life, and in high school I knew I wanted to fight, and I asked my parents if I could start kickboxing and join the wrestling team, and they're both like, absolutely not, no.
All right, sure.
Once I hit my freshman year of college, I was like, well, they can't stop me anymore, so
Sure.
I started training at a local gym, and I've just been addicted ever since.
Okay, that's awesome. My daughter is 7, and I have a 4-year-old son, and we're actually starting them in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu next week.
Awesome.
And they're like crazy active, and they're running in an Iron Kids race out here. There's an Ironman this weekend, so they're gonna run in that. But they're so active, and they love watching. Like, we don't watch too much MMA with them, but they watch like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournaments online, and my kids are pretty interested in that. So it'd be cool to see them actually starting to get into that at a younger age. But yeah.
That's awesome. I'm a big advocate of, children and women, doing jiu-jitsu or some form of self-defense. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was also reading that you're a volunteer down at the St. Louis Pet Rescue. What do you do for them?
I just, I've been involved with animal rescue my whole life. It's a big passion.
Cool.
And, a lot of times I rescue animals while on duty, whether they're strays or in an abuse situation, and I take them home and I foster them, and then St. Louis Pet Rescue helps me find them homes.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they rescue a lot of animals as well. So.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. My family's from Joplin area originally, so we all kind of transported out to Washington when I was before I was born, but I still have a lot of family members out there. So I was going to ask, what's been your favorite moment in MMA, like fighting as a career? Has there been like a favorite moment for you that stands out?
Honestly, my last fight.
Yeah, that was a great fight.
It wasn't necessarily the fight that was like my favorite moment. It was just like I had a goal in mind I wanted everyone to know Officer Snyder's story.
Yeah.
Everyone to know he was a hero. So being able to get that opportunity to get the microphone and tell that to everyone meant a lot to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Very, very cool. Sad story, obviously, but yeah. Well, thank you so much for being able to get up there and do that, and get in the cage. Not everyone wants to get in there. You're in there kicking some butt, so I appreciate that. Love watching in there. So just a couple quick fire off questions. Do you think Fedor or Mitrione this weekend?
You know what? I have been so busy with training and work. I've not been following.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah.
I don't. I'm sorry. Like I haven't been following the fighters, and I don't even know who's fighting this weekend. I have no clue. It's
crazy stacked this weekend. So Matt Mitrione against Fedor Emelianenko. Felix Herrig is fighting. Anderson, or not Anderson Silva. Wanderlei Silva versus Chael Sonnen this weekend. So just like crazy, lots of fights. But obviously being in camp, you probably don't have much time to see what's going on.
Don't have a life right now.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll have a life again.
Yeah, yeah. Do you usually do camps like 12-week camps, or do you usually do like a 8-week camp?
I like to do 8-week camps.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Invicta, like they don't always give us 8 weeks notice.
Right.
This camp, I got 6 weeks notice.
Okay.
My last fight, I only got 4 weeks notice. So, you just do whatever you can get.
Yeah, yeah.
Those weeks that they give you, you just give it everything you got.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I can't wait for you to get back in the cage there. Do you have any, obviously you're a sponsored fighter, but I wanted to open that up to you to give shout outs to any sponsors that you're working with. And I'll put their links when I post this up onto YouTube so folks can get a hold of that and get a hold of that shirt that you and Kelly are doing too. But any sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Blue Line Beasts. Actually, if you go on their website, if you you can enter discount code Smashley, and that gives you 15% off.
Cool.
Stark Energy Drink. Oh man, sorry. Like you caught me off guard.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
MMA Roadhouse.
Okay.
I have a Sub-Zero Cryotherapy, Presence Float Center. I have a couple more. I can't think of them right now. It's been a long day. Yeah,
I'm sure. Well, thank you. I actually, with Blue Line Beast, I just actually got in touch with Mark over there, and he asked me to give him a call when he gets back in town over the weekend. So hopefully I can start working with those guys and get them up on our website too, and kind of get some word out on that too.
Mark's awesome. He's been a huge support in my career the past several months, and that company's done a lot for me lately. Awesome.
Yeah, they seem like a good company. But yeah, so my show is real, just chill. It's not super interviewish or anything like that. Just wanted to have you on and really, to say thank you for what you do. And I love watching you in the cage and keep kicking some butt,
Thank
you for wearing the badge and protecting the cities for sure, obviously.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So
thought of one more sponsor.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Bio One.
Okay.
That company is by far like the biggest support I've had for all the companies that sponsor me.
Okay.
They've done a lot for me over the years, and they're very pro law enforcement, that company. So
sweet. Okay. Awesome. Well, again, thank you, Ashley, so much for being on the show. Just real quick, and again, can't wait to see you back in the cage and see you get that hand raised again.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.